Hello, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews. And yes, I've changed my top, my hair is fuzzy, I've just had a shower and I really want to do a Bleach review. So, unfortunately due to it being late, I want to keep this as short and sweet as possible. So I've got a few notes, I want to break them down. We don't really have enough of complete substance, we do have a lot of setup and a lot that will lead to a lot of discussion. But without further ado, let's get into this review. So, I want to start off with the non-diss type of stuff, because I want to get the negative out of the way so we can get to the good stuff. I don't want to skip to the good bit, right? Okay. In this chapter, Ichigo turns up, as well as Renji, does a slashing attack, loses his Bankai, makes that face again. And I say it very plainly because it's like, okay, and where's the development gone? Pretty much out the window. So there's been this whole thing with Ichigo where he's meant to have developed to the point where he's not all of a sudden kind of lost his way. Now, bearing in mind this fight is happening just as Aizen and Bak are going at it. I'll get to that later. That's a good bit. I find it strange that he's just kind of lost all hope again. I'm hoping by seeing them two fight, he gets to realize how he was when he fought against Aizen, and that, ruthless, give everything up for the choice, for the civilization, for the chance to save them type of Ichigo we need back. But pretty much the disappointing part of the chapter. Let's get out of the way. That's point number one. Now, not as disappointing but interesting, because it was kind of like a romantic type of thing, was the the motivations and the resolve of Renji. He's going to do this to the end. He's going to follow Ichigo to the end till he dies, because he holds him in high regard, because of him and Ruki are back together. So the idea was, over time he felt that there was a distance, but with everything that was going on, Ichigo brought them back together, and because of that, he has now made his mind up to basically give it his all to the end. I thought that was cool. Now, rushing back to defeat the bad guy, probably not the best move. There'll probably be a reason for it, but I just always thought that we'd get to see more before that happens. But we'll have to see what Kubo decides with that one. That's just something I wanted to point in for point number 2. Point number 3 was Ishida. So Ishida's running along and he just barely dodges the attack, and it turns out to be an arrowhead from his father. He mentions that it's created from a silver that he's collected, and it basically creates a blood clot, which is going to be a plot device to use to end Yuha back to a certain degree, right? Or it could be something to just create more despair, more of a twist and a turn situation. Hopefully not, bearing in mind you don't have that much chapters left. I think you've got 6 to 10. I'm hoping we have 18. Sounds dumb, sounds crazy, but hear me out. I just feel the ending on 700, bearing in mind Naruto, one of the big three, ended on 699 and 700, would be cool. That's just that. So we find out why, Ishida's dad's there. Obviously this gives us a plot device to defeat Bak. But why is Ishin there? Clearly I'm sure Ishida's dad could get there by himself to do something. There is a reason for him to be there. It's not just coincidence. It has something to do with Ichigo, which I'm assuming is part of the reason why Bankai has disappeared again. Not completely disappeared, but we have this talk about luck and good fortune. But anyway, that's Ishida's point. Now, the good bit. Thank you for waiting to get through all of that. This is the best part of the chapter. For a long time, this is what we've been waiting for. Ichigo's Bankai aside, Aizen. The man in the chair is in the chair no more. Bak versus Aizen. It's going down. It's like UFC 200, part 5 times 10 multiplied. I don't know what you have to do. That is hype as hell. I cannot wait to bloody see the rest of it fall into place. It was like, what? He goes, you're a Cypher so eyes. It was kind of like he was flirting with him. He was like, fancy seeing you here. And he goes, welcome to my Saturday. I was like, yo, the boss man himself is there chilling, and next thing you know, he's free. He goes, now I have a means to kill you. Thank you for breaking me free from this chair. And I was like, damn, Aizen's gonna go in. Aizen's gonna kick some ass. Because all this time, there's a few things we want to know. What is Isaac going to do? What the hell is his Bankai? How much more powerful has he become since he's been sat in the chair exercising his posture and whatnot? Like this. Yeah, exactly. I'm sure he must have thought of something in that time. So it's crazy that that fight has happened. What I really enjoyed about it was the conversation. So obviously you have the flirting pretty much going on. Fancy seeing you here. Welcome. But then the part about the banter about, weren't you meant to be up there? Were you struggling with Ichigo? And he goes, don't be pushing your anxieties on me. You're the one who lost him. I just love that bit. That was just brilliant. That banter, that was like, you know, hype level, presidential candidates, debate type of banter. Loved it. Cannot wait to see what happens next. Few negative parts, but hey, anything can't be perfect. And everything can't be perfect. In Kubo we trust, we leave it to him. We've got a few more chapters. I have to do these. I'm not going to go to sleep without getting this out. So, thank you for everybody that's watching these videos. Thank you for those that are subscribing, that are liking, that are commenting. Please continue to do so. I greatly appreciate it. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you next time.